How you doing, guys? It's Mask here, and unfortunately, this is definitely not one of those positive, happy, great vibes kind of video. I was super excited for this event. It's the KC Cup, if you haven't noticed. I'm sure I got the badge on the right side of the screen there. KC Cup's going. This is about 3/4 of the way through day 2 of the KC Cup when I'm recording this. We still got a solid 24 hours left. And I'm sure many of you have come across what I'm calling the instant loss DC glitch. Basically, you load into a game, it shows the loading screen, and then skips by the entire game straight to the loss screen. You don't even get to see who your opponent is until you get into the after-match results. Now, this has happened to me. This DC loss instant glitch has happened to me probably 35 to 40 times so far this event. I mean, I've dueled about 200 to 300 duels, so still, that's like 1 in every 5, 1 in every 6. I feel like it's closer to 1 in every 5 duels. I'm getting an instant loss DC glitch, and that makes it so incredibly hard to climb in this event. But it's even more common than that. Like, there have been stretches where 3 and 4 matches of mine, I had this instant loss glitch. My goal was to maybe have it overlaid right now, and I could be talking over it. I'm not going to bother. After I'm done talking here, I'm just going to show you guys a bunch of clips I recorded to kind of just pinpoint and show you exactly what the glitch looks like. But I have finally figured a little bit more about it. One of my friends I have over at during events like this, Flower, he was queued up to play a game. And he matched against our good friend, and I'm sure many of you guys know him as well, Tutpup. Now, Flab matches up against, well, he didn't know he matched up against Tutpup. Tutpup. Flab just gets an instant loss, goes right to the end screen, loses 1,000 DP, and then boom, there was Tutpup's name. He had just said he had just played Tutpup and lost to him. And lo and behold, we were in a Discord call with Tutpup at the time. It so happens Tutpup was actually searching for a match at the exact same time. But when Flabber got a DC loss against him, Tutpup found a different match and started playing someone else. And I was like, man, that is bizarre. But I was like, the timing could be a coincidence. It may not actually be like that obvious. And then lo and behold, when I was queuing up as well, my buddy Fly was queuing up at the same time. I found a match. He got an automatic DC loss, and it was actually versus me. In his match history, he had an instant loss versus me, showed my name and everything in the top of his screen. He had lost to me. I actually, at the exact same moment, queued in to play against another person. So here I am, moving on, playing someone else, and then his name doesn't even show up in my match history. Now, once I finally kind of zoned in on that concept and trying to figure it out, essentially, it feels like the YuGiOh Duel Links client is matching you up with a person, and for some reason matching them up with a person as well. And it's creating this triangle matchup, and one of the 3 people gets screwed with an instant loss. I've also, actually many people, I've talked to Timmy about it. Decade actually reached out to me about it too when I started elaborating on my findings. And Decade said he had played against someone. He had gotten an instant DC loss against someone in his own Discord. And he immediately messaged that person. And they responded saying, no, Decade, I do not have a match versus you in my match history. When Decade did have that match showing that he instantly lost against them in the history versus that person. So it's not a hack. I mean, when the tournament started off with, I suspected a hack. I was like, this sucks. They've discovered a new hack. People are losing the match before it even starts. It's a glitch in the matchmaking, and I guarantee you it is linked to the release of the Steam client. When we're getting this disconnect between 3 people, and basically it's matching 3 people up with each other, up with each other at the exact same time. One of those 3 people are getting screwed, and I'm willing to bet minimum 1 of that group of 3 is running on the Steam client, and it has to do with some sort of communication error between the Steam client and the mobile phones, but that's speculation. I can't prove any of that. All I do know is I went from just being pissed off about the losses into actually getting interested about them because I I witnessed them absolutely firsthand, where I've seen both sides of the loss. I've seen the person who received the auto loss, and it was my name on his phone saying he lost a match versus me. Meanwhile, I've loaded into another game. I'm playing someone else. I continue to play my game, finish it, look in my match history, and his name was not there. How do you mess up this bad? These DC losses, unfortunately, have completely ruined the event for me and many other players, very competitive players. Tutpup, Timmy, I've been talking to the two. I consider the two of them as good friends of mine. I've been talking to them all tournament long, and it's just eating away at our ability to continue to grind. I mean, I got nothing left. You go, and I mean, one thing you'll never hear me complain about is the actual meta. The decks that are available, fantastic. Play whatever you want. That's great. We'll do our best no matter what comes your way. We've seen some new crazy decks. You have the, I'm sure many of you have run into the Summon Cyberstein and turn 1 Ojama King your opponent. That deck's been fantastic, but that's it. I mean, those decks come up, you win or you lose the coin flip against them, that's fine. But when you're going up against decks like that, winning or losing the coin flip, and then getting automatic disconnects to plummet your score even more, I'm losing my mind. And I'm honestly so disappointed. I am incredibly disappointed. I've been so excited for this event for like 2 straight months. Booked work off this weekend to go hard, and this has absolutely ruined it for me. These disconnect losses are ridiculous. I didn't record the intro to this. Hello, there's my 4th game. Instant loss. ... versus 0-0-0, and it doesn't even show that it's a win or loss, but they took away 1,000 of my DP. Well, he was Gladiator Beast. It keeps running. Are you going to show me who I'm playing, or are you going to skip? No, I'm not. This looks like an instant loss. Here we go. Loading. Is it going to show me who I'm up against? Oh my fucking god. It won't stop happening. YuGiOh against YuGiOh. Instant loss. Didn't even get to see who I was up against. Oh, look. There's fucking one right here. That was starting the duel screen. First freaking match since I get back on the computer. Boom! Duel loss. Boom, there it is. Ricardo, and you get ... the second it comes out. And I've actually learned that it has nothing to do with this person. It has nothing to do with this person. You get the 3 dots, you wait a second, it's gonna say lose. Fun. Fun. Boom. Instant loss. Didn't get to play. Well, guys, thanks for checking this out. Sorry you basically just had to listen to me bitch and complain about stuff for about 10 minutes straight. But what can I say? I I was super passionate about this tournament for 2 weeks leading up to it. It started off great, doing fantastic, and then more people started jumping on the Steam client. It makes sense linearly. Steam client was released almost on KC Cup drop. So the first 5 or 6 hours, I might have only gotten 1 or 2 DC losses in total. And since then, it's just been like a snowball, more and more and more. While I was recording this video, my friend at my house, Flabber, playing, has gotten 4 DC losses in the time it took me to record this. Whew. That's it, guys. I hope they fix their shit. I hope the next KC Cup goes a lot smoother. This for me is just unacceptable. How much I have invested, both just actual money and time and just excitement. This completely shattered me. This is awful. On the flip side, I hope some of you guys are actually doing fantastic in this tournament. Let me know how you are doing. Let me know how's it going. What rank you guys at? What DP you're at? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from some of you that have had the utmost success. I mean, you could still do great. Obviously, someone has to do great. But you got, like, you're what rank you could have got to from a 70% win rate? You need like an 85% win rate just to get to the same spot because of these DC losses. But I'm done complaining. Thanks for checking it out, guys. You know, you got the Discord channel link down below. Join our Discord channel. Join the fun. Got my Facebook, my Twitter's down there. My Twitch stream link's down there. We'll be live after the KC Cup's over. But for now, guys, stay classy.